Are we okay there, Betsy? Oh, should I? That's a good idea. We good, Betsy? Okay. I will call the Thursday, August 15th, 2019 regular Board of Selectmen meeting to order at 7 p.m. We have the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next on the agenda is public comments. Please limit it to 3 minutes per person. If there's any public comments.
Please. Thank you.
First of all, before we start, I
Could you-
have some
could you
pass
give
out.
your name?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And-
Ronald Conti, 950B Heritage Village. I have some pass outs, and I don't know if it's permissible to pass them out or not, so I just brought them with me.
Yeah.
Okay, excuse me while I put my glasses on.
Sure, 3 minutes?
Oh, thanks. First, let me say affordable housing, according to the state, is housing, either rental or owned, which costs no more than 30% of the average median income. Affordable housing is not low-income housing, Section 8 housing. Why does Southbury need affordable housing? Affordable housing could add to the housing stock of the grand list. Affordable housing will provide first-time job holders, such as high school and college graduates who are in the entry level of their income potential. Affordable housing will allow them to stay in the community near family, friends, and doctors. Affordable housing creates a situation that I am familiar with as past president of Heritage Village. The situation is that young people are moving back with their parents into the village because of the lack of affordable housing. It creates stress on them, their parents, and neighbors because youngsters' current lifestyle is not real compatible in many instances with senior environment. At some point in time, the state is going to demand Southbury increase its affordable housing to be closer to the 10% requirement under state law. Currently, Southbury is 1.4% affordable housing. Finally, I understand that you can't answer questions from the audience during a board meeting, but at some time in the future, Mr. Manville, I would appreciate if your office could provide me with answers to the following quotes that appear in August 14th Danbury News Times. You were quoted as saying, encouraging affordable housing is part of the town's plan for conservation and development. I've searched the plan for conservation and development, and I can't find anywhere where it mentions affordable housing. It references diversity in housing, i.e. multiple family structures and cluster housing, but nowhere is there a mention of affordability. If you could point out where affordable housing is mentioned, I would appreciate it. Nothing. That is wrong. Please point me to what the town is doing to improve its portion of affordable housing. I thank you very much. I fit my 3 minutes.
Thank you.
Any other public comment?
Hi, I'm Mary Doherty from Southbury. Just listening to Mr. Conti, I was shocked the other day talking with some young people from Shelton because we brought up affordable housing, and they immediately said, "Don't say that, that's Section 8. People need affordable housing. We know about the wealth and income inequality in this country. Young people need it, seniors need it. You as leaders should make that word understood as good for our community because people need affordable housing." Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
Hi, Robert Woodside, Brown Brook Road. The Charter Revision Commission and the Strategic Plan Task Force have both recommended that something significant be done about the maintenance and management of our town parks and open spaces. These are my properties. They're your properties. They're our properties. And there's a problem. They're being poorly maintained, frankly incompetently managed in some cases, especially by the Conservation Commission. There's a problem there. And they are being seriously degraded, and some of our most precious natural resources are being lost. I suggest, and maybe you can start the ball rolling, that some task force or study group be done to set up and start to look at how we can improve things, especially the relationship with the Public Works Department, which just isn't working. And I'd be happy to participate in making some improvements. I want to talk about the Salzmans and their outrageous acts of degrading our natural resources. They hired people to cut these things to their own benefit, both Mr. and Mrs. Salzman. This has to stop. This has happened before, quite a few times, and for some reason there's no effective deterrent. In some cases, our property lines aren't marked, people take advantage, and it's going to happen again. I think all possible punitive measures should be taken against them, and nothing should be done to negate or reduce the opportunity to fix this.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
My name is Rich Boritz. I live at 401A, and I'm the Democratic candidate for first selectman. For Southbury to stay the same, something has to change. And that something is sustainable economic development. This will be key to maintaining the quality of life in our town. We all know that costs, materials, services, and labor, they go up. That's the only direction they move. Adding business and commercial property to the grand list will ease the tax burden on homeowners. The strategic plan recommends attracting and keeping additional businesses in a coordinated effort by the Economic Development, Planning, and Zoning Commissions. I've heard some people complain that commercial development will change the character of our town. However, our current course is not